While I've got you guys all right in front of me, any cheaty McCheaters around here? Anyone not obeying the rules of the award-winning world of Davecraft? No. Actually, guys seem like you're doing pretty good. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more MMORPG Tycoon 2 here in the multi-award-winning world of Davecraft. And currently what I want to do is just kind of let time tick along for a little bit, because we need money. We have no money. But while time is ticking along, I wanted to try and see what we can do with correcting some of this negative buzz. Our negative buzz is pretty darn high right now. And someone in the comments did have an idea that I didn't think of. We deleted a couple of monster zones due to network issues. So we've taken out a couple of monster zones. One was down in that level 1 zone, and I'm pretty sure one was up here somewhere without actually going through and looking at all of my own recordings. And that led the commenter to speculate, well, what if we now have a quest giver that gives out a quest that you can't complete because that zone doesn't exist anymore? So I want to just kind of bounce along some of our quest givers. I haven't test driven this idea. You have only one quest. Why do you have only one quest? That's very silly. I mean, that right there might be part of the negative buzz problem, is that we have quest givers who are not giving out any quests. Locate a sausage. I don't even really care what quest you did. Just have a quest. So yeah, good. You got a bunch of kill quests. Let's change one to a scenery quest. We don't have that many killers in our game. Why don't you go buy a potion, or go to the blacksmith shop rather. Yeah, go do that. Okay, so now you've got a full stockade of quests here. How about the rest of you? Because we have several quest givers down here. What do you do for a living? You have a full complement of quests. That's good. And let's just make sure that you actually have somewhere for these people to go. So mostly on the kill quest, because I'm worried about the monster zones. Yeah, you seem to be sending people to appropriate areas. Okay, thank you, thank you. Moving on. That one's fine. That one is fine. It's going to exactly the same area. That one's going to elite. And then you've got a couple that you don't have. Locate my left sock. Where do you think you're going for that? Oh, set the inn as your new home. Okay, I mean, that's basically fine. But how about we send you into a little bit more dangerous area? Why don't you go enjoy that scenery? Go discover the princess over there. She's probably besieged by ogres. And locate my shoes. Where do you think you're going? To another building. Okay, all right. Don't really know why I didn't set those guys up with some quests, but that's kind of the nature of this game. You do things game months ago, and then you kind of forget what you've done around here. That hopefully should make some people a little bit happier. There's more to do. I feel that's got to be a good start. Let me buzz down to the level 1 area here that we've barely touched in a long time, and make sure everyone over here has got a full stock of quests. Yeah, you're missing a couple of quests too. You could have something to do around here. Why don't you have a kill quest over here for the tickle tests, and not a spiders, which are actually tickle tests going to the same area. How about you went to, over here-ish maybe. Go kill those guys and then come back and tell me about it. Yeah, another empty quest giver here. So you're going to the skeletons, and that zone is active, so that should be fine. That should be basically okay. How about you? Last guy down here. What's your deal? You've got some kill quests, you have some scenery quests, and you have a blank quest. Go to the cobbles over there. Why don't you go into the city? We don't get a lot of people going into the city. Oops, I did you wrong. Alright, well, you're killing those cobbles then. That's fine. How is the city going these days? A giant ghost treant is just wandering down the road here. Do you not want to go back and respawn? I did take the microtransactions off of this, right? Yeah, no, it only costs you gold, dude. It's fine. Yeah, another quest giver down here with some empty slots. We can fix that. You're going to go kill some crocodiles. Okay, you're going to go find a princess right next door. How about we made that into a kill quest for these guys? And what else do you want to do? Some crocodiles? Yeah, that's basically fine. Yeah, go and do that. That's nearby the city. That's not too long a walk. What's going on up in our new zone. We started making our level 7 region past the labyrinth here into the icy wastes. How are things going down here? Because we don't actually have a lot of level 7 players. In fact, we've only got 4. We've got our polar quinogres over there. That's good. You are here, Cordital. I think you've been here for a while, actually. What's your problem? Do you have, like, nothing to do? You're just kind of hanging out. Probably waiting for some other level 7 players to show up, because there aren't a lot of you, and your bank balance was unlocked. I did notice that about you. What are your quests? I know I did yours completely. Polar quinogres, go to the inn, polar quinogres, and right, I was leaving one blank because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And then the elite frost. Okay, that's good. Our players aren't really making it over here, though, are they? And then another commenter had an idea about the mountain pass fidgetiness, where it just drops off here because it couldn't quite complete all the way through the mountains. And that commenter had said, try another mountain pass connecting to the first one. That might do the trick. Build mountain pass. Aha! Aha! Now we can get somewhere. How much is that going to cost me? I don't care. I need it for aesthetics. Oh, that's so much better. That is so much better. That makes me so much happier. It's a little weird on that path. If I delete this path, will that fix things? Kind of. And what if I deleted this path? That brings the mountain back up, but that's fine. I can put that back down, and that should... Oh, that is so much better. So much better. Oh, that is so much more aesthetically pleasing. Maybe it'll encourage people to come over here more. We did get the flight point over here, but again, we've only got 4 players at level 7, so they may not be rushing to get over here at this point. Yerquin here wants me to nerf the paladins. What other demands might people have around here? Anything I can do to increase positive buzz? You want to buff the wizards? You have no demand. You're a giant tree. Oh no, sorry, you're a guard. My mistake, sir. Sorry. I'm stuck in a building. Aaron, slow down there. You want to buff the wizards. You are a wizard. That makes a certain degree of sense. Arlen, nerf the paladin. No demand. And buff the paladin. Okay, let me get an idea of what people's broad opinions are. Most people are still complaining about the class trainers. Everyone likes the town, which is great. The scenery is awesome. Everybody loves the scenery. That's why we keep winning awards for it. But the class trainer thing is still becoming an issue. Did I throw any class trainers down in this area? I'm not sure that I did. How about maybe at the beginning of the labyrinth? I might have put a few down over here. I did just sort of randomly scatter them around. You, quest giver. Just now I'm curious about quest givers. What's going on? Investigate Mrs. Dave. Yeah, good luck with that. She's pretty tough if we're all honest about things. Okay, I'll throw down some quest givers if you guys are wicked keen on that. And by quest giver, of course, I actually meant class trainer. But let's throw down, say... It seems like the most people up here, I can't afford to do this, are wizards and paladins. So I'm going to throw down a couple of those guys right here. That's about all I can do for you folks right now. That was a lot of money that I just spent there. And we are on day 5. And I feel we got a big influx of money on day 5, but I don't know that it equaled what should be our subscriptions. So I'm wondering if maybe at midnight of day 5, which is not that far away, we might get a big cash influx. Speaking of which, how much are we actually charging for our game right now? So $25 to buy in and $8 a month. I wonder if I could get that back up to 10. I'm going to try it. Get that back up to 10. Keep the purchase price as is, and we'll see how that flies. See if people are into that. I do see a lot of paladins coming over to the class trainer here. They seem really, really excited about that, which is good. Not as many with the wizard trainer, but that's fine. I mean, one of our first player classes was the paladin, so it would make sense that there's a ton of paladins around. While I've got you guys all right in front of me, any cheaty McCheaters around here? Anyone not obeying the rules of the award-winning world of Davecraft? No. Actually, guys seem like you're doing pretty good. You're playing by the rules. I like that. I like that about you folks. Okay, good. Well, while I've still got you sort of in the palm of my hand, so to speak, what do you want? You want to nerf... You are a paladin, and you want to nerf the paladins. You have no demands. You have no demands. I like you guys. You want to buff the paladins. You want to buff the wizards. You want to buff the wizards. Okay, you know what? I'm seeing a broad idea of buff the wizards. So, design, wizard, just give you a little auto buff here. Yeah, you're super fast right now. You just run around like crazy. I'm going to approve that buff and see how that does. And while I'm at it, I'm going to give you a new ability as well. So what if we had an ability that cost you some rage, some mana, excuse me, quite a bit of it. We'll make this kind of a beefy spell, if you will, at sniper range. Costs you 5 mana, but it does... What if it did like a lot of damage? Like a whole bunch of damage. What if it did, say, minus 15 damage? Is that good? That's probably good. Let's call this something really dramatic. Well, it's a fire spell, and you've got it at sniper range, so this can be sniper fire. Seems to make sense to me. Apply that. You're going to learn that at level 6. Level 6. And there's a level 6 trainer right here, or a class trainer. I'm sure they teach all the skills, but there's a class trainer right here. I kind of just want to see if a whole bunch... Yeah, that's what I was looking for. A whole bunch of wizards just swarmed this guy to learn that, because they're all level 6 around here. Good. Okay, very good. Does that make anybody any happier? Does it make anyone want to play wizards more? So you guys, no, you're still level D. Nobody likes you. Everybody likes the paladins. Let's nerf them. And wow, the treants just have no abilities. None at all. You're doing... Oh, and I never reset your thing here. This should actually be costing you mana, not generating mana. So you're going to burn 2 mana, but it is going to heal you up for 2.1. Apply that. You need another ability. We need something combative for you. Here's what I've got for you guys. Bark worse than bite. See what I did there? They're trees. Bark, trees. Get it? Your bark is worse than your bite. Okay, I'll stop now. It's a missile spell, so you've got some ranged ability here. It's going to cost you a mana. It's going to do 3 damage. And how about you learn this at level 4? Level 4. Yeah, I like that idea. Go ahead and apply that, please. And let me go down to the level 4 zone and just make 100% sure that we've got a class trainer in here in the dark cupboard of T. And these guys are just having a heck of a party with the giant treant. Oh, they look spectacular. I notice we don't have any cowboy crocs over here yet. They may not have leveled up enough. But let me put down a class trainer for the treants over here. And I bet you're going to get swarmed. Yep. Yeah, I think people are going to be charging right over to you to learn that level 4 ability that you now have. Well, here's a thing I totally can't afford to do, but I'm going to put down one of the clock towers over here in the level 7 zone. Totally don't have that money to spend, but I want to get people moving in this direction. It really seems to be fussy to get them to go over there. We, again, still only have 4 players at level 7. Maybe we need some more quest givers around here. I can't afford that either, but maybe that would be a good idea. What are your quests again? What are you doing these days? Untal the Quick. You're going to go kill some Zygranas. You're going to go get a weapon. You're going to go kill some Sky Ruiners. And then you're going to go into the next level. That's your final quest, is to go over here. We don't even really have a whole lot of people hanging around in this zone. Oh, no, I totally take that back. We've got 1 million people hanging out in this zone. You're angry about things. What's your problem? You have no demand. I do not know how to help you then, sir. I really don't know how to help you. It might be you're mad at cheaters. So let's just do a quick scan in this area for any cheaty McCheaters. Oh, there's one. There's one. Not many, though. That's one out of the whole group. That's not bad. Hardly something to have a tantrum over. But we will just go ahead and ban Frodo Dare, whatever the heck your name is. You don't get to play the award-winning world of Davecraft anymore. We're getting towards midnight. I'm going to kind of tick speed up a little bit here, and I'm very curious to see if we're going to get some big influx of money at midnight, because if we are, it's spending ahoy as far as I'm concerned. Loan to heck with it. We're just going to blow all our money on decoratives. Look how little money we're making on microtransactions. This is just terrible. I didn't even make 3,000 in microtransactions. I want to go back through and turn them all back on. Frost is logged in, and Rivakush is logged in. Welcome back, guys. Welcome. What do I do between now and midnight, which is only a couple of game hours away? I will reiterate my need for lava. I need to fill these chasms with lava. That needs to happen. This is not a desire. This is not a want. Clearly, these chasms need lava. That would look so cool in this region. But alas, we do not have that. Still only 4 players at level 7. I'm weirdly concerned about that, because there's a whole bunch of level 6 people here gaining experience. I mean, I could start bumping up the experience. So just for argument's sake, who's got a quest they could be showing me? You, come here. You used to do 316 XP to finish that quest. Let's bump that up a little bit. How about that's 500 XP for that? All right, I like that. Good. How about there were some other things? 316 to defeat Mrs. Dave? No. If you can defeat Mrs. Dave, you can have 1,000 XP, because I don't think you can do it, frankly. The rest I'll leave as is. I might just bump some other ones up with some other quest givers. I weirdly want these people leveling up faster, which I don't generally like in an MMO. It's one of the reasons I stopped playing World of Warcraft is you just leveled up too quickly. It was silly. You didn't get any time to enjoy the game because you'd log in and kill 3 goblins and congratulations, you just shot up 3 levels. I wanted to be able to explore the area more, but I guess that's the kind of player I am. I'm an explorer, and I like the lore and the story and the adventure of it, rather than just the end game. The end game is not as interesting to me, but I recognize I am somewhat in a minority about that. Oh, the Skyruners are taking a beating. Oh, they're ganging up on a wizard. Yeah, they killed the wizard. All right, go Skyruners. You ganged up on someone too, and you killed that guy. All right, the Skyruners might be a little tough. Maybe that's part of the problem with people leveling up. Skyruners might be a little too tough for these guys. Let's go to design. Is it midnight yet? Almost. Let's go to design and the monsters and the Skyruiners. Let's just nerf you a little bit. You are pretty beefy. Yeah, it's not a huge nerf, but, it is what it is. Yeah, because they're just wrecking these guys. They're all ganging up on the players and just totally wrecking them. Like Darkoda here. Good name. I like you, Darkoda. How are you going to Yeah, Darkoda's running. Darkoda's running. Good move. You know what? You took one look at that and said, no. And now they're all going to gang up on him. Yeah, I kind of wonder if the players don't really have a chance here. You're trying to heal, but the numbers just aren't going to work out, man. Yeah, the Skyruiners are really owning this area. I mean, I love them. I love the fact we've got such a tough monster in here, but until these players can form parties, the Skyruiners might be a little too tough for the players. Well, just a couple of minutes before midnight, I just really want to see what happens when we tick over into the next month. Do we get a big influx of money, or did we already get that? I genuinely don't know. I don't really know how it works. I mean, I can hazard a guess, but that's probably wrong in my world. So what happens at midnight? Nothing really. We paid our bills. Okay. So now it's month 4, day 1. And we paid our bills. Okay. Then that influx of money that we got earlier in day 5 must have been our subscriptions, right? Let me have a look at our finances. Yeah, we definitely got some new subscriptions yesterday, but not a big influx of money on monthly subscription costs. So, we're just going to have to accumulate money slightly more slowly than I might anticipate. And our buzz just flipped. So is that a daily count? That's the only thing I can think of, is that's a daily count. Because we just went from like 1,000 in both down to 500-ish in both. Mechanics are a little more confusing than I expected them to be with the buzz. I thought this was sort of a ongoing, persistent thing of people liked your game or they didn't. But it seems to change at the end of the day, or possibly the end of the month, and have a little bit of a reset. I don't know. If you know in the comments, do please let me know. I am relying on the comments to get me through most of this game. I'm basically just building absurd things and hoping for the best. Dime Hand here is not that far away from level 7. I was just kind of going through player by player and seeing what their XP was at. You're at 781 out of 3,600. You're a class trainer. Sorry. You come. The wizards are so fast now. Right. Ilian, you're like a third of the way up to that. You're a gold farmer, and you want to buff the Quinoga rebels. You know what, Ilian? I do too. You're right. I do too. They're one of my favorites. Them and the cowboy crocs. So yeah, I actually will totally have that happen for you. What are your abilities, by the way? Yeah, you got the Cowboy Croc Blast at level 4 and a couple of level 1 abilities. You're primarily a ranged character, and you are adorable because you're so tiny. People like you, too. You're level B, rank B, whatever. I'm going to buff you. Oh, Frost died. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, so you're going to do a very, very tiny puff where it'll cost you slightly less rage to your ability. That's fine. Yeah, you can have that. I want people to play as you because I want to see them up in the higher levels here. I feel part of the issue might be the Sky Runers in this area because they're just wrecking things. I mean, when they get into town, they get hit, but over here, they just own this area. There's no chance for players over here. And I'm kind of thinking that was a dumb place for the respawn point, but, here we are. Oh, this is going to be good. Addis is taking on Mrs. Dave by himself. Yeah, you're running. You should run. You should run so hard. Yeah, you are just going to get destroyed, man. It's not going to work out well for you. You should have run away. Well, somebody else is coming in to give it a shot. Not really going to end any better for you, I don't think. Alakazam, whatever that. Yeah, you should run away too. You should totally run away. Mrs. Dave has just phased through a wall. Oh, she's back. She's back. Oh, bad news, guy. She spotted you. You are running like a maniac. You are so out of here. Yeah, you're going to go do a different quest. I'm not surprised. You have cute hair, and you want to nerf the paladins. Lots of people seem to want that. Are the paladins just too tough? I don't know. I'm going to bring the subscription, or not the subscription price, the purchase price back down again. I want to encourage a big influx of new subscribers. That's what I would like to see. Ideally, because I'd like to get to the next player class, just because that's really, really fun, and we won't be able to get that until 8,000 subscribers. We're currently plus or minus 7,000, a little on the minus side right now, which is a little distressing. But yeah, I'd love to get to 8,000 and get a new player class unlocked. I might... Show me the Quinoga Rebels again, please. What are your abilities? Yeah, you've got your heals, which takes a little bit of rage away, but boosts your health. Got Magic Napalm. What is your actual mana? Do you have a lot of mana? No. Let's do this differently. Let's say you have quite a bit of rage. And let's change this to rage instead of mana. So now that's going to cost you some rage, and it will do damage. Let's give you a higher level ability. Let's give you a level 6 ability. So you are just going to rush up and bite someone right in the face. Just bite them. That's what we're going to do. It's going to cost you some rage. It's going to do a good chunk of damage. Yeah, let's well, let's have a different color for a start. Well, just yellow for no other reason than yellow. Let's apply that. Now, what did I say for that? We're going to learn that at level 6. So I need to make sure there is a level 6 Quinogre Rebel somewhere in here. Let's see where we're going to pop you down. We'll put you over there. How much money do I have? Virtually none. Fantastic. So a class trainer for the Quinogre Rebel right here. I'm not even sure we've actually got any Quinogre Rebels that are that high level yet, but eventually we will. And having said that out loud, go back to my design, please. What are your other ability levels? You have one at 3 and one at 5. So I need to make sure that you have a class trainer in the level 3 and level 5 zone. Can do. Now, I may have already put these guys down. I genuinely don't remember. But I just want to make sure that we have them. So that's 4. This goes into 5. So we'll pop a class trainer down here. I just want to try and, as close as I can, pick off all the problems with people not finding class trainers by going through them one by one and trying to make sure they all have class trainers. You see where I'm going with that. Any new level 7 players? One. One person made it to level 7. Is there anyone even here? Is there anyone in this town? Yeah, you're here. Ariloron, whatever the heck your name is. What have you done recently? You looked at a lot of stuff. You socialized. With whom? There's nobody else here. So you just kind of bounced around town. Yeah, this quest giver really hasn't done much. Just 5 quests given out, and you only have 4, because I don't know what your last one's going to be. I haven't really fussed with that yet. What could we do? Well, what can we do to get level 6 players to level 7 that I haven't already done? Now, back in our very, very first level 1 area here, just to throw down just a few more things for people to do. I'm going to put down an elite kobold here because, well, we just haven't in a while, and I had a couple of viewers who had asked to be named as elite, so we'll get that done and throw something new for our players to do in here at the same time. So one viewer I was a little confused by. They asked to be put in as an elite named region. And I wasn't sure if they were asking to be put in as the name of a region, or if they were asking to be put in as an elite whose name is region. So this is where it is. The regions I have plans for. I have specific names in mind for those. But you can be an elite who is named region. And then somebody else had asked to be an elite, and it occurred to me we never named what I believe was our first elite monster, which was the crocodile over here. So Rayhan, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm probably not, and will be corrected in the comments. But you're over here. You're an elite crocodile in our very, very first zone that we don't pay as much attention to as we probably should. Speaking of monsters, we've still got a bunch we haven't unlocked. Let's just unlock something. I bet it'll be a spider. My god, it's a spider. I'm shocked. What could you show me in prefabs that might kind of get my creative thoughts going here? Plague Doctor we've looked at. Rhino. Okay, the Zygronas have kind of a rhino penguin thing going on. I don't immediately hate it. And we have been going very anthropomorphic lately. We don't have a lot of bestial things in here. Might look at rhino or some variation thereof. We've got the panda spiders, so I don't know if I need death pandas. What about well, we've got crocodiles, obviously. You know what the model editor needs, the design editor? Wings. I want to be able to put wings on things. Oh, Rivikush, you reached level 5. Good for you. A tree. Yes, I'm pretty familiar with what a tree is. And troll, we've already looked at some of these. Okay, bring me back to rhino. Let's start rhino and see how it develops. I think I'm on to a confident, if bizarre, beginning here. I like the human head with what is basically a bulldog's body. I don't normally do hats, but I think you need a hat. I think you definitely need a hat. What hats have we... Are you like a wizardy guy? All right, we'll hang on. What is that? Up? Yeah, let's go way up there. And then we need that to come way back there. So bring it back. Okay. It's sort of it's like a wizard who messed up a spell and turned himself into a dog, and then there were hundreds of them. Alright, I'm not immediately hating this. I gotta give you some kind of tail. Can we get this to come just so that looks a little bit more natural? Yeah, it's at a jaunty angle too, which is nice. I like that. Okay, what if we gave you a tail of some sort? I've used... Oh, okay, I don't hate that. I was going to say, I thought it was going to be the giant tail, but no, that's the other one. This one's sort of... Yeah, that's proportionate. I kind of like what's happening here. Now I need to totally mess with the colors because I've done way too many monochromatic things lately. So that's just your eyes. How about those eyes were green? Just delightful. And you could have, sure, red hair. Why not? Let me bring you down so I can see you a little bit better. This is probably going to be the most random collection of colors. And that's kind of how we do it around here. Let's do... Okay, I really hate that purple. And I'm not actually that crazy about the blue. Let's go back to green. All right, I think green might be the motif here. What does that actually adjust? Oh, it's the band around the hat. Okay, I don't care too much about that one. Black, please. And this one is sort of your armor pieces. Yeah, something in a really terrible salmon-y, peachy, yellowy kind of thing. And this is your... Get that, and this is the one I really want to mess with. There we go. Oh, that's gaudy and awful. Yeah, I'm hating that. How about we did... Oh, wait, go back to that purple. Purple. Done. Sold. You are kind of adorable. You're kind of adorable. Let me just hit apply, because I often forget to. Then we'll see what you do for a living. Yeah, I think it's just a wizard who turned himself into a dog by accident, so I'm going with the Woof Wizards because I think it's funny, and your abilities are obviously a bite and a bark. That goes without saying. I've got kind of a bark theme going on. That's a missile attack. That's going to cost you a little bit of mana, and it's going to damage the health. And then the Face Lick, which costs you rage, so you're not as angry when you're licking someone's face, but it does damage their health because we know where your tongue has been. I'm going to roll with these guys. Yeah, apply all of that, get out of here, and then let's throw a few of these guys down around here somewhere. I think what I'm going to do is take out this small section of wall, hopefully without destroying anything else. Nope, that is fine. And then we'll put a few of those guys in here. Boy, we've got a lot of monsters going on these days. All right, all the way down to the bottom. Woof Wizards can live right in here. Maybe not a ton of them, and they're not completely OP like the Sky Ruiners are. Oh, Rivikush has died. I'm sorry. I do keep meaning to turn those microtransactions back on, so it costs you money to come back to life. And I'll take what very little money I have left and spend it on a quest giver. Who do I want to be my quest giver over here? I think... Yeah, just a regular guy, just a guard, please. Not going for anything fancy here. You will probably get swarmed. What did you roll in the door with? You came in with go to the clock tower and kill some Zygranas. That's good. Let's make sure we get the Woof Wizards under control here. So you can go kill... Yep, you, thank you, can go kill those guys. Go to the Woof Wizard zone. Ooh, that's a lot. To kill 8. There's not actually that many of them. Why don't you back that down to 5? Thank you very much. You can also eventually have a quest to go into the next zone, and I'll drop that in just one sec. And let's give you another scenery quest. How about one... Oh, actually, how about one to go to the other clock tower? How about you go over there? And then let me drop your last quest, or at least the one that I want to be your last quest, down to there. So you'll go into the next zone and not come back. All right, is anyone out trying to kill the Woof Wizards yet? And I notice we're back down to 4 on level 7 players. Now, here's 2 things I don't know. Well, there's lots of things I don't know. The list is endless, honestly. But is that number count? It must be. I was going to say, is that number counting people who are logged out? And of course it must be. That must be a persistent number. So I've kind of answered my own question there, which really means we had a level 7 player who unsubscribed. that's the only rational explanation for why that went from 5 to 4 is they unsubbed, which is slightly distressing. Our positive and negative buzz are kind of keeping pace with each other, but I'd love to see that negative buzz go down, and I'm not sure 100% or even 34% how many more things I need to do to make that happen. We've tried to meet people's demands, we've lowered the costs, we've eliminated virtually all of the microtransactions, except I think for the flight points. That's because you're always going to pay for convenience in my world. But I'm not sure what else to do except to keep doing that, keep meeting their demands and keep trying to make everyone happy. Sounds a lot like Blizzard as far as I'm concerned. But that's probably a good place to call it on MMORPG Tycoon 2 and the award-winning world of Davecraft for today. I don't know that we did much. I didn't build a lot of stuff. I mean, we kind of picked at things. We sort of fine-tuned the world a little tiny bit. And we do have the new wolf wizards who are adorable. Oh, I know what I meant to do. I meant to make you really, really tiny. Sorry, I forgot to do that because you're dogs. So, you should be really, really tiny. So get me to your torso. Let's make you super tiny little cute dogs who are also wizards and pretty sad about life. Go ahead and do that. Oh, they're so tiny. They're so very, very tiny. Oh, they're great. And they're kind of floating right now because they're so tiny. It's cool. I'll learn to live with that. So that'll do it on MMORPG Tycoon 2 for today and the award-winning world of Davecraft. Please keep me posted in the comments. Any ideas, any suggestions that you have, please keep letting me know. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. If you're new to the channel, maybe checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. More of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the...
I am going to do this.
I'm always of the opinion that tutorials and rules are for other people. No real reason to get involved with that. What makes you so special you can just cruise right through the door?
I don't know.
Yeah, Pench, take the hint. They don't want to hear from you. The shrine is not interested in the sorceress.
Do you know what? Let's go to the tavern. Let's wing it. Let's go to the tavern and see what happens.
Don't mention my name in the tavern because there are people looking for me there.
I keep picking up gold. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yes,
acquiring it.
It seems to just be littering your trail as you walk along. There's just gold everywhere for you to pick up. Meanwhile, mine gets stolen and taken to the desert.